Right, we are full on low maintenance video today. Hello. Let's have a look. How's this looking? Oh, we don't want the utility. It's a mess. Hello, welcome back to my channel and to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Nicola and I make lifestyle videos. And today I'm here for a chat. Not because I haven't filmed a video. Usually that's the thing. It's like, oh, I haven't filmed anything. I have, but it's not finished. So basically, over the weekend we have given Phoebe's bedroom a full-on makeover. It's so different, and I have filmed most of it. I think I've just filmed like updates rather than filmed me actually doing stuff because it's a really small space and I just don't have enough room to like put in a camera to video me actually doing stuff. So I know when I filmed like speed cleans in there, it's really hard. So I have just filmed like updates of doing the room. I mean, it's full on, like, we painted, new furniture, everything. Like there's nothing in there now. I think there's one little unit in there now that wasn't in there, but that was in there before. Everything else is gone. But anyway, I was hoping to put that up today. However, we need to order a dressing table, and the one we wanted, we thought we could get in B&Q, but you can't, you have to order it online. And anyway, I talk about this in the video, but so we need to order one. I haven't done it yet. So the room isn't finished, and I did think I could put it up because I mean it looks lovely. It's just missing like one piece of furniture, but I didn't want to put the video up when the room isn't properly done. So it will either be up next week or the week after, depending how long it takes us to get the dressing table. So because of that, I didn't have anything to go up today, and I didn't want to just not upload a video, so I thought I would just come on and have a little catch up and see how everybody is. I'm looking at the devastation that is my kitchen at the moment. Everywhere is such a mess, and I don't, well actually no, it will get done this weekend. But I did say to Andrew actually yesterday that the nicest thing, it was the nicest thing this weekend. Obviously, you know, you get a bit of time where you've not got anything on. So like, obviously it was bank holiday weekend and we thought, right, we've got so many plans for this house. I actually wanted to film a house tour and talk through all the things that we want to do this year in the house, or maybe not this year, but ideally this year. But there's so many things we want to do and we just keep putting them off. Like, oh, we haven't got enough money, or, I mean, it's not even that we haven't got enough money for some of them. You know, for like for Phoebe's bedroom, you know, we just had to change money from one account to another so that we could afford the furniture. But it's just the hassle of doing that, or the anxiety of like, do we spend the money because we've got issues with our car? And anyway, we decided to just bite the bullet and get on with it and do some things. So we did it this weekend, and of course doing that meant that nothing else got done. Like Andrew did do the front garden because that was terrible. It would desperately need doing, so he did that on Sunday, I think, and got on with that. But like nothing else was done apart from a bit of washing, so the whole house is just horrendous again. But I did say to Andrew that it's so nice to have that bank holiday weekend and have another one this weekend coming, because I didn't feel like we did anything. We didn't go out and enjoy the sunshine. We didn't go and see anyone. We did nothing apart from just focus on the house and get her room done. That now I know that I've got this weekend to catch up on some housework and also go out and maybe do some things. So I think we're going to go and do some crazy golf or something, I think on Monday. We were going to see my parents. I rang them, my mum, on Sunday to see if they wanted to come up for lunch on Sunday, but they have a street party at their house, which they're going to, so they can't. So they're going to come the following weekend instead. But I think it's lovely that their road is doing something for the coronation. Are you doing anything? Is anything going on where you live? I can guarantee there is nothing going on where I live. Somebody actually, we got a little Facebook group for our road, and somebody did put on about a month ago, is anything going on for the coronation? And there was a deadly silence. So there were some people that lived locally. I know that they used to do stuff. They did stuff for the Jubilee and had a little street party with a few houses just in another road on our little estate. But they've all moved now, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing going on around here. I think it's sad I was just trying to, because I mean, Andrew isn't a royalist at all. He doesn't dislike them. He just doesn't get it. And I understand that. I was trying to explain, like, my children aren't bothered either. And when it was the Queen's funeral, I made them sit and watch. I was like, because this is part of history. And I was trying to explain to Andrew and to Phoebe this morning that, you know, when our grandchildren and our children's grandchildren, you know, ask them about things, that it'd be nice to be able to say that what we did. Like, you know, my mum was saying that, you know, her father was so excited about the coronation, and they had bunting, and all of the local streets had parties, and, you know, it was a really, really big thing. And, you know, I said, what are we going to tell our grandchildren? Oh, what did you do for the coronation? Oh, I cleaned the house. What, you know, we just had a normal day. I mean, to be honest, it will be a relatively normal day because Phoebe has dance as normal, although they are showing it at the dance school, and they're doing like dress like a royal, which I'm 100% sure she will not be doing. But, you know, they are kind of celebrating stuff there. They've got a cake sale going on. I 100% will have it on the telly, and I will try and watch some of it. But I just think it's important for these big things to say that we acknowledged it in some way, so that when our grandchildren ask us about, you know, when in their history lesson they say, go and ask your grandparents what they did at such and such, that we can actually tell them something. So that's what I tried to explain, that's why it's important to at least celebrate it in some way. So I'm not sure whether we'll do much, but maybe I'll bake some scones or something. So yeah, let me know below if you're doing anything for the coronation. And what else you've been up to. What have we been up to other than decorating? I have I don't know whether you can see, I've got a red mark on my nose. I spent the day yesterday for my job with a GoPro on my head, videoing like a point of view video for one of our clients of their leisure centres. And I had to go in the pool and swim, and I dived in the pool and the GoPro came off my head and whacked me in the nose. So I've got a red mark on my nose. But I went in the pool, I went in the gym, I had to do a spin class, a bit of body combat. So it was good fun. I really enjoyed it, but it was a long day yesterday. I'm a bit croaky today. So that was good fun yesterday. And then I'm looking forward to seeing the video when that comes out. So that was that. Work is quite busy. I've got 2 days out of the house next week as well. So that will mean that the other days are super busy, because when you're used to working from home and you're just answering emails and doing jobs all day long, when you're suddenly not there, the jobs pile up and pile up. So I know next week will be busy, but that's fine. I enjoy being busy at work. We have the choir that I'm in are doing a festival at the beginning of June, so we're learning lots of new songs for that. I have choir today, so that's good. Do any of you belong to a choir or anything? I think I asked this on a previous video, whether you do things for yourself, like what do you do that's just for you. So my choir, the choir that I go to, that's what I do for me. I like to sing. The dog barking has just reminded me, I did put something on my Instagram, but we had a very, very poorly bungo a couple of weeks ago. Like so poorly. I think had we not taken him to the vet when we did in the end, we probably wouldn't have a bungo anymore. Basically, I think he must have eaten something dodgy, and he got an infection in his lymph nodes at the back of his jaw that then went into his stomach. And I thought he had eaten something dodgy. I can't presume that was what it was. He had sickness and diarrhea and all that. But it's happened before and it just clears itself up. He's poorly for a little while and then he picks up again. So I'd obviously cut out food for a day, and then I'd started feeding him a little bit of chicken, a little bit of rice, just to see how he got on, and he was fine. And then he got much better, and that was on the Monday night it started. Thursday afternoon he was much better. We went for a good long walk and I thought, oh, you know, he's turned a corner. And then Thursday night we went downhill. He was up and down all night, and then he was vomiting blood, and it was just horrid. So I got him into an emergency appointment at the vet's on Friday morning, and they gave him an anti-sickness injection and 3 lots of medication. So we cut out food again altogether, apart from like giving him bits to get his tablets in. That was a that was a trial. He doesn't like taking certain tablets. There was like a plasticky tablet, you know, the ones that you could put with it, I could empty it into his food, or he could just have it. He didn't mind that one. But this other one I had to give him, and I had to handle it with gloves. You weren't allowed to touch it, so God knows what was in it. But I even put half of it into a cocktail sausage to give him, and he managed to eat the sausage and get the tablet out and spit it out. The only way I could get him to have it in the end was wrapped like in peanut butter. So I dipped it in peanut butter and then gave him that, and that was obviously a strong enough flavour to get rid of the flavour of the tablet, and he was absolutely fine. So anyway, within 2 days, 3 days, he was absolutely right as rain. Obviously we carried on with the course of medication, but he is fine now. So that was a relief, a little bit of a scare. But he's all good. So now I'm keeping a really close eye on him when we go to the park to make sure he's not eating stuff he shouldn't be eating. Problem is, where we live, the school is just up here, and they walk through the park to get home, and there's a McDonald's there, and I think quite often they grab themselves food from McDonald's and then they just chuck the rubbish or whatever's left on the floor. I'm not saying it's always the kids. And he probably was in the woods and found himself some 6-week-old chicken nuggets and tucked in. So yeah, anyway, he's much better now, so that's good. I have some serious, obviously I said I have some housework to do, but also all of our Easter decorations are still up. So I need to sort that out. So that'll probably be another video. Let me know if there's any specific videos you'd like to see. I said I'm going to do a house tour one, I think. I need to change over my winter wardrobe to my spring and summer wardrobe. Seriously, it's May. I know last year I think I said it was the latest I'd done it, but I'm sure that was mid-April. Seriously, and I can't see me swapping it over anytime soon, to be honest. The next 2 weeks I've looked at the temperatures, and I think it goes up to 16 at the end of next week. So, but even then, that's not summer dress weather, is it? That's still hoodies and jeans weather. So I'm not sure I'm going to be swapping my wardrobe over just yet. I might give it another few weeks at least. So yeah, that will be a video at some point. I've got lots of cleaning to do, but I'm not sure I'm going to film that this weekend. I just need to get on with it. Problem with filming cleaning videos is it takes twice as long. If I just get on with it, I can do it. But what I might do is clean, and then I'll do a house tour, talk through, you know, all the different things. You should see our spare room. You cannot get in there at the moment. It's just full of stuff. We've sold Phoebe's old cabin bed thing, so there's a lady coming to get that tomorrow. So that's something, at least that'll get that out of there. And then we need to sort that room out. We're getting rid of our day bed as well. We've got an IKEA Hemnes day bed. We're going to get rid of that and then buy a sofa bed to go in there, a good sofa bed that, you know, that comes out on a frame. And then Phoebe's wardrobe is in there, and we just need to get a little desk for in there so that she can do homework and stuff in there. So that's probably next project, but I will do a house tour and I'll talk about all of that in that video. So that's what I might film this weekend. I might clean the house and then do a house tour, because believe me, no one wants to see the house as it is at the moment. So yes, what else can I catch you up on? What have you been watching on the TV? Anything good? I didn't even realise I'm a Celebrity was on, and I've not watched any of it. And to be honest, I'm not that bothered. I don't know anything about it. I've not really seen many people watching it, so I've not been watching that. I've not been watching Britain's Got Talent. I've been catching up on the Golden Buzzer ones each week because they come up on YouTube. So I've been catching up on those, but I've not watched Britain's Got Talent. I don't watch a lot of TV. We do tend to watch like a series, but by the time we've sat down in the evening, I'm too tired, and then I just play silly games on my phone for an hour or so, and then we go to bed. So don't really watch a lot of telly, although we did watch the series, it was on Netflix, called Beef. I wasn't sure about it to start off with. I was a bit like, I'm not sure, but actually I really enjoyed it in the end. So if you haven't watched that, I do recommend that. We started watching Rabbit Hole, which I think, I'm not sure what that's on. It might be on Apple TV or on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's called Rabbit Hole. It's got Kiefer Sutherland in it and Charles Dance. Kind of enjoying it, but don't really understand it. I'm not really sure what's going on. So I do have to be really awake to watch it. And Andrew keeps saying, should we watch the next episode of Rabbit Hole? And I'm like, no, I'm too tired. I can't. I need to really be able to concentrate on it. So we might do some of that this weekend when we've got a little bit less going on. And that's not all we've watched. I've been watching like really middle-aged television programs, which sadly I'm really enjoying. Andrew found this, I think that was on Netflix, a program about collectors. There's a guy called something Golden. It's a bit like, you know, the Porn Stars, like PAWN, Porn Stars program. You know, it's like a real life like fly on the wall of a business, and they had like the pawn shop where people brought in stuff. Very similar thing, but high end, so proper collectibles, like they're selling, you know, basketball vests that are worth 20 million and things like that. So we've been watching that, and actually finished that last night. It was quite good. And then we also have been watching the Birds program with Jim, I'm gonna say Jim Muir and Nancy Muir, which is Vic Reeves anyway. I don't know what channel that's on, but basically it's about painting birds. But it's just easy watching, you know, when you've had a busy day. It's just like, it's on in the background and I'm doing a Sudoku on my phone, and you don't have to concentrate too much. It's just nice, easy watching. It's like when you put on easy listening music. Oh no, I've just the battery ran out, sorry, mid-sentence there. I was just saying I think we've reached peak middle age. Batteries ran out, I put that on charge, and this one is now flashing, so it wasn't charged. So I'm gonna wrap this up fairly quickly because the battery's gonna run out, and then, oh, and my camera's broken, the screen keeps flipping. And plus I need to get on with some work because it is a work day for me today. Anyway, I just thought I would film a quick catch up to see how everybody was and to let you know what we've been up to. And yeah, if you've got any ideas for videos that you'd like to see, please leave them below. I keep seeing the same names pop up in the comments. It's lovely that people leave me nice comments and recommend stuff and say hello. So please leave me a lovely comment below, say hello, tell me what you've been up to, tell me what you're doing for the coronation, if anything, or if you're going away for the weekend. I kind of wish we went away last weekend actually, because obviously we had a long weekend because also the strike day on yesterday, Tuesday, but I obviously had a busy day at work yesterday, so we couldn't do that. Andrew took Phoebe, and then Archie and his girlfriend Leah all went to Alton Towers for the day yesterday. We got all tickets on Tesco Club card, so it didn't cost us anything, and we thought it would be quiet because I thought, well, a lot of kids are still in school, so it'd be quiet. Apparently it was absolutely rammed, and Alton Towers were not expecting it clearly to be rammed. It was supposed to close at 4. They did extend the opening hours, they stayed open till 5, but a lot of the rides only had one car going. They obviously hadn't thought that it would be that busy, so there were still long queues, which was a shame, but they had a lovely day. They had a really nice time. Phoebe was full of bravado before she went that she was going to go on all the big rides. She didn't do any of them. I think she did 13 and that was it. She bottled out of all of the others, so I'll have to take her next time because I'll be like, come on, you're going on. But yeah, so they had a lovely day yesterday. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because the battery's flashing and it is going to die any second. So thank you for watching this very brief catch-up chatty vlog. Hopefully next week there will be Phoebe's bedroom makeover, if not next week, the week after. And then I'll do the house tour, and let me know, as I say, anything else you'd like to see below. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye. I can't let you go, baby.